You had to farm Palpatine for Kylo Ren, don't you? Am I wrong here? Where's Palpatine? General Hot. Am I Kylo Ren, first order officer, Kylo Ren, Feel the Force 85. There he is. Okay, I've got him. Nooch too dumb. Hello, everybody. It's me, your Star Wars dad. And I wanted to talk about a problem here. I'm doing this Sith Eternal Emperor Rush account, and I'm well on my way. I don't think I thought I might be able to save time when you compare it to the Kylo Ren Rush, but it looks like it's going to be maybe a little bit shorter, but not really that much time saved. But I want to talk about a real problem with the Sith Eternal Emperor Rush account that I'm experiencing just because I'm rushing straight to Sith Eternal Emperor and kind of, avoiding a lot of this stuff. I'm trying to get there just directly there. And the real problem is this is not a good Grand Arena setup. You're only, unless you're doing some side farming, like, really rounding out your geos and getting the top three to relic, Geo Brute Alpha, Soldier, Sunfac to relic. Even then, I'm not even sure that that's the best way to go because everybody has Darth Vader. Unless you're doing some real farming on Padme, getting Iden Versio up as a defensive team, maybe doing Grievous on. You'd really have to go and do a couple of side farms, 2 or 3 side farms, to get some defensive teams. Because when you look at this roster, you got Palpatine and Darth Vader together. That's an offensive team. That is not a defensive team. The AI does not run Darth Vader right. In a multitude of ways. If you put a taunt out there, he'll do Merciless Massacre, then he'll just hit the taunt twice, and that's it. He's done. He doesn't even do Merciless Massacre out the bat, I think, if I remember right. The troopers, really, they're an offensive team. If you play somebody, they can just drop a CLS, get out ahead of them, and just end the troopers. Darth Maul, it just really isn't any good at all, along with, Krennic. Dooku without a bunch of separatists isn't super exciting either. He's never been a great defensive character anyway, except in the right situation. Sidious is not a great character. Thrawn is an offensive character. The only teams I really put on defense are my Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron with Anakin, hoping it does well with like my not even geared up General Kenobi there. Looks like I could actually 7-star him, and I probably should do that and get him some gear. But see, I've just been so focused on this part of the game, and even if I gear up General Kenobi, it'll be to gear 7 or 8. I just don't have a lot of defense. Let's go take a look at my Grand Arena. You just end up, and I was talking to on my stream earlier, I think it was LOL Unbeatable, a guy that's on the stream all the time, and he was echoing. He was saying the same things that I was thinking in my brain. I'm like, I'm having real issues here. See, I have 1 loss and 1 win, and if we take a look at those, and last round, I lost 3 in a row. Now, of course, the way Grand Arena is built now, you're just playing people that are way above you on the galactic power scale. This guy, Dash Rendar, had 2.2 million. When I entered, I was below 1 million, but I was able to beat him because he really struggled against that Qui-Gon Omicron. He had to take 4 tries to beat it. So you see how that works there. That's really my only strong defensive team. My other defensive teams, Darth Maul, everybody comes in and just crushes that. I got nothing there. And then back here, I don't even know what I put him back. Dooku with a couple of Geos. It's just not very effective. And my 5-star Geo Brute, it just hasn't really been a big benefit to me. And if I look back here, this was a loss. Now let's look at Calypso's Galactic Power. 2.86. Same type of galactic power, but more focused on what he's got. And he's got more defensive teams. This guy has KRU for a defensive team. He's got 5s and Rex and Shakti he can put there for defense. He's got a more balanced roster. And I really am starting to see that if you want to have Sith Eternal be your first galactic legend, I think you really need to take a little bit more time with it and round off these other teams. Let me take a look at my Galactic Republic. I think I can get these guys a little bit more geared up here. I got Padme, level 1. I've got some credits right now that I was saving for Maz, but I can go ahead and get her geared up. Let me look at Ahsoka. She's geared. I could take her to gear 8. The question is, will I use any gear that I need for the characters that are currently going to gear 12? The answer is probably not. So I can probably gear up some of these guys right now. It'll help a little bit. It's not going to help a lot. I mean, it's not really going to be a huge difference. So that's really the challenge. And probably at the end of the day, this is the problem with just going straight for Sith Eternal Emperor, is you leave yourself with a roster that's not very great on defense at all. It's a straight up offensive roster, and only a couple. You only really get 2 offensive teams out. And the other thing is, you're not even really farming. Look at this, how many of these I got. You're not even really farming. Go ahead and upgrade her to gear 10. We do that with Ahsoka, but you're not even. And I can't really do a lot of these because I'm trying to save. I mean, I guess I could do a couple of these here, but like my Omicrons and Zetas, I'm trying to save those for Sith Eternal Emperor. So I got to be careful where I spend those as well. It's just a real challenge, guys. It's a real difficult balance taking Sith Eternal to the top. And like, for example, if you were to go for Kylo Ren first, that journey would get you, now you have the First Order TIE Pilot Omicron, which could be really effective early on. So you'd end up with like 2 or 3 teams of characters you can use. In addition, you would also have Palpatine, and you get Vader. So you had to farm Palpatine for Kylo Ren, don't you? Am I wrong here? Where's Palpatine? General Hot. Am I? Kylo Ren, First Order Officer, Kylo Ren, Feel the Force, 85. There he is. Okay, I've got him. Nooch too dumb. Anyway, I have Emperor Palpatine. So you have to get Palpatine. So you've already got that Palpatine Vader team built into the Kylo Ren farm. You got a really nice defensive team with KRU along the way before you get Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. You got a nice offensive team with Hux. You got a nice, probably offensive team with Captain Phasma and then the First Order TIE Fighter. So you can put some stuff together, and you're actually building a fleet along the way too. With the Sith Eternal Emperor rush, you're not building a fleet unless you're really going for it and you're really doing some leveling out. So, yeah, it's a problem. The Sith Eternal Emperor rush really sets you up for some challenges in Grand Arena, especially with the current format where you're only building offensive teams if you haven't taken the time to do those side farms for Padme, for General Kenobi, for the other stuff. So just keep that in mind. I don't ever tell anybody what to do. If you want to rush Sith Eternal Emperor and you're okay with struggling in Grand Arena until you get him, because once you get Sith Eternal Emperor, like you can see, my opponents here, they don't have Galactic Legends. I can stick them on defense and they're not getting through him. So does that benefit me a lot? I think it does. It probably blocks off the whole top because I can stop him there and he can't get to my fleets. So just something to really keep in mind. If you're going to go for Sith Eternal Emperor right off the bat and not farm other teams, you're going to be in a defensive hole until you get him. Yeah, that's it. That's the problem. That's the problem I see with the Sith Eternal Emperor rush. Let me know what you guys think. If you see some other problems, or maybe there's a solution to that, maybe you just take a little more time and you do farm up Padme, so you have her as a defensive team. You do farm up Iden Versio and get her the Omicron. So you just take an extra couple of months, 2 or 3 months before you get Sith Eternal. So you got those teams built up on the side. Maybe go do a general. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments. Throw a like or subscribe on there. Guys, have a great day. Always remember, Nooch too good.